In this video, I'll explain how it is that some people see paranormal things while others don't. And I'll also explain how paranormal glitches appear on photographs or on video footage. Now let's say this is an eye, okay? This is your eye lens. There's a stream of light throughout the environment. Your lens captures the streams of light and it inverts it in your eyeball and is sent to your brain. That's how it works. Okay? If you have a camera lens, it works in a similar way, but of course, a camera is not a natural eye. So you have the camera lens. You can zoom in and zoom out by manipulating the lens of the camera. And the light that comes in through the lens is burned on a plate, or with a digital camera, it's processed in digital codes, and later those digital codes you can reprocess them and you get the picture. I hope this is clear to you. Now, let's say you have a guy standing over here. He's a human being, and as a male, he has a big energy field. You can see it here, it's blue. So let's say you're taking a photograph of the guy. He's standing in a landscape with sunset behind him. So the light goes through the guy, and the reflection thereof is captured by the camera lens. And when you take the shot, the frame reveals what the camera captured on that moment. But let's say there's a paranormal parasite near him. Now the paranormal parasite is not visible to the naked eye because they operate just outside of visible light. But nevertheless, visible light surrounds them, but because they are paranormal entities, they cause disruption in the stream of light. And this disruption causes a glitch. So when you take a photograph of someone and there is a paranormal parasite near them, what often happens is that the camera will capture some glitch in it. And that glitch may appear like a humanoid form or like an orb. It's some kind of disruption that can't be explained in a natural way. Now the glitch comes because paranormal parasites or demons, they disrupt the stream of light. Because it shouldn't even be here to begin with. They're disrupting it because they're feeding off of the magnetic field of the earth. So them feeding off of the magnetic field of the earth causes disruption in the light stream. So when you have a photograph and there's a disruption of light on it, it is because there was an entity there. In some cases, the glitch is so bad that you can clearly see what's standing there on camera. But even then, often people don't notice it on the photograph unless you point it out. The brain, however, captures glitches on a photograph far earlier than you do. But because human beings have been conditioned what to see and what not to see, they often see the glitches. It's only when someone who has not been conditioned to ignore glitches notice it and points out, people realize, oh, hold on a minute. Jeff is on this picture, but was it a weird figure besides Jeff? And then they ask, Kevin, when you made that picture of Jeff, was someone else there? Kevin said, no, it was just two of us. Then people think, well, that's weird. And then they post online, then there's a discussion online whether it's paranormal or not. Then some come with stories like, well, maybe it's the ghost of someone that passed away, blah, blah, blah. That's how things go. Of course, there are hoaxes out there. I mean, people hoax photographs to pretend it's some paranormal thing. Pagans do that also to cause fear into people. But glitches on photographs and on video footage, it happens. When it happens, you don't understand why it happens. On this channel, we don't promote fear. I say we, that's me and the subscribers. Because it's also subscribers that requested videos, and it's also subscribers that comment on the videos. We don't promote fear over here. Anyone that hints towards promoting fear, I block them. They can't comment anymore. That's how strict I am. So I've explained this to you so that you will understand what's going on. And don't believe those stories of, well, it's a ghost or someone that passed away. Listen, when a human being leaves the body, or when the body expires, that human being is in Sheol. They are in the archive of the Most High. That's under the earth. And that's where they'll remain until Christ returns and resurrects them. Whether someone is saved or someone is lost, it doesn't matter. Both the saved and the damned will both be resurrected by Christ. It's Christ that can resurrect them. No one else. So nobody that passed away, whether they passed away yesterday or 2,000 years ago, 3,000 years ago, it doesn't matter. Nobody that passed away can be active here on the earth. They're not. If you see a translucent being that looks like a grandmother of yours pass away, it's not your grandmother. It's a familiar spirit, a demon, pretending to be your grandmother to fool you. But a lot of folks rather have hoaxes of ancestors watching over them. And they don't ask some relevant questions. If this ancestor is watching over you, why doesn't this ancestor work things out and fight on your behalf? Why is that ancestor just floating around like that? I mean, in daily life out here, if you have a friend or a buddy or a relative that only floats around, and when you need help, they're never there, but always floating around, creeping out, appearing, you would call the police. You would tell the police you're stalking me. That's what you would do if someone out there would behave like that. But when a demonic entity behaves like that, and it's obvious, people say, well, it's just a ghost or someone passed away. They're watching over you. What? So when a human being in the body creeps around, people call the police. People become upset. When a human being leaves the body, oh, now it's okay. In the body, they have physical restrictions. They can't just enter your house because because their physical body can't go through the physical walls without having an opening. In the human body, you can use physical violence to stop them, or you can use bullets to scare them. Outside of the body, they can walk through walls, through windows. So if in the body they were creepy, then it must be far more creepier outside of the body. But yet folks are more comfortable with human beings creeping on them outside the body. First of all, there's no such thing, because outside the body, the human being is in Sheol until the Most High returns. I already explained that. But if it were possible for human beings to be active outside of the body after the body expired, then why aren't those people that are watching over you fighting for you? They're not. So why do you tolerate them? It's not your ancestors, it's evil spirits. Well, that's it for now. Keep agreeing with Christ and be at peace.